Alright, we're back anyway. So I'm just going to tie another 3 flies, and that'll do me for the day because I've got other work to do. So, first fly on the list is Black Zulu. We've got a Kamasan size 12 175 in the vise. We've got black sheer thread, which, as I said, I use that for nearly everything now. I think it's a great thread. So I'll just put the thread on the hook. I'm going to take it down. Now, if you want to make it a bit more modern, obviously you can use the Glow-Brite number 5. I'm just going to use some good old fashioned red wool. Alright, so we don't even need a lot. I've had that wool since I was a teenager. That's a long time ago. I'll just pull the wool apart a little bit. Right, just tie it in. This fly was actually in my local club, believe it or not, banned at one point as it was so successful. It's just crazy to think that they were banning flies away back then. Now I need some silver wire. It says I'm just using the Vineyard stuff. It's as good as any. Tie it in. Going forward again. Then we'll go back again. Okay. Now I'm going to use some wax and look at the wax. I should actually just heat it up and turn it into a ball again. But that's the stuff that I get from Brian Burnett. It's really good stuff. Makes it yourself. He doesn't sell it though, but I need to get a new batch soon. So just wax the thread up a little bit. Then we get some black seals for. So we don't need tons of it. You know, just dubbing it onto the thread. You could use black wool. I think the original was probably black wool, to be honest, because this fly is really old. Right, and then just work it along the body. And you could, if you wanted, use a needle or a brush to dub that out. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Now, we want a black cock hackle. So, I mean, I've got loads of bits lying about. So this is what's good. So that fly I used on one of the other videos, this feather I used on one of the other videos for tying the mini humongous. So I'm going to now use the rest of it for this fly. Just tie the hackle in. Right. So this fly, I'm wanting 2 turns at the head. Possibly 3, depending on the way it looks. So this one I'm going to tie it in a little bit tighter, and then I'm going to spread them out a little bit. And just palmer it down. Just rub it with your fingers so you open the hackle fibres up. Then just catch it in. And tie it down. Pull that back. Alright. You can leave it at that if you want, or you can put another turn of hackle at the front. Some people put a couple of turns of hen hackle at the front of that, just to soften it up a bit. But I'll put a hen hackle on the front, and it gives it a bit more softness. So we've got a genetic hen hackle there. Tie that in. It also depends if you're wanting it really bushy for a lot of dibbling. across the surface. So it's really up to yourself how bushy you want to make it. You can see how it's changing the fly there, those extra 3 turns. And catch it in, pull it off. So that would be better for pulling and dibbling across the surface. If you want it to be under, then you don't want as much hackle on it, but it's really personal preference. So we'll do the whip finish again. But as I say, to think that this fly all those years ago was banned with my club because it was catching so many wild browns. They also banned the Blue Zulu as well, as far as I believe. So the Blue Zulu is the same fly, but you just put a teal blue hackle in front. But old pattern, still works. If you've got any questions, just ask away. Don't worry about interrupting the video or anything. Okay, I haven't done this for a long time, but we're going to do it today. So, what we want, Kamasan, same again, 175. You'd think I was sponsored with Kamasan, but I have to pay for them like everybody else. But I just think there's never been a better hook. Black thread. You could use a different colour of thread. You could use a light brown if you wanted, or a tan. I'm going to use black. Down at the corner. Now we want a red game hackle, and we want the hackle tips. So this one here, just going to straighten it out a little bit and just pull some of the fibres off. Right, and then catch it in. And tie it down. Right, then we're going to put in some gold wire. Because we're tying a flat body, we want to try and keep this thread even and the body even, so I'll put the wire right along the side to make it the same length. Then we're going to get the mylar again, tie that in. This time we don't need touch and turns because we are going to cover it up. Take it up and then a bit of varnish. And let's run the gold up. And I don't mind running it a wee bit further up because I can always take the thread back over the top of it and then trim that off. Same again, as always, when you're playing about with wires or hackles, I always like to whip finish, and it makes it safe. Okay, now we're going to take the same hackle, a bit of Sunburst Marabou wants to get in. This is kind of OTT for these flies. This is a genetic, but as capes are getting harder to get, this one will give me, I don't know, I'll get at least 5 flies out of this hackle. So 1 turn, 2 turns, same again with it, like in the Zulu. The first 2 turns are quite close together, then we start spacing them out. Now you could leave it without a wing. The wingless Whitcombs is just as good, and to believe it or not, it works really well on the Lakeman teeth. So it's one of them ones you should have a few in your box. If all else fails, stick a Whitcombs on. Same again, always working it with the left hand. Catch it in. and then pull it off. Okay. Trim that. So, once again, you're going to get bored with me saying it if you keep looking at my videos. Do a whip finish. Then at least you've got a wingless Wickham's. Now the wing should be mallard, but I don't have it. Well, I do have it, but it's not here just now in this house. So I've got some coot, but any sort of grey hackle fibres. Now you can roll it if you want, and you can do what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut a piece off, right? Just take that off, sit it on the desk. These are matching slips, so then I'll cut a similar piece for the other side, take it off. So I'm sitting on the desk and I put the two pieces of wing together, right? I'm just going to fix them. Right, just fixing the two of them together. Now you could put it that way, some people like it like that. I prefer it the other way, so it's upside down and it's kind of pointing down. So you want to get it to roughly where the tail is, line it up and then catch it for this side, lift up. So I've caught the thread with my thumb and I've got a loop on the other side, and you just pull it down so it's tight. Now it must have been 20 years since I've tied one of these. I have done some Alexandrias. Obviously it's a different kind of material when you're working with the peacock swords. Then all you're doing is tidying the rest of the fly up. And then same again. There you go. If it splits up, don't worry about it. But that's a great wee fly, wingless Wickham's. Good in sedge hatches as well, obviously. Says, I wonder how many people have still got them in their box, or when the last time they tied them. There's so many great flies out there, Alexandria as well, teal, blue and silver. So I'll just give it a bit of varnish. And it's looking great. Right, so we're on to the last fly for today. Then I need to start actually parceling some orders up before any more customers complain that I'm busy farting about tying flies. I do want to try and do this more often, every couple of days, get 2 or 3 patterns done. So I'm changing my bobbin holder over to tan thread. So right, if I can get it threaded in the bobbin holder. Okay, that's it in. Right, so we're going to go with fully mill heavyweight jam bronze, size 12. So we've got the Wisp 14O. We're just tying it in. Okay. This is the last one of the day. I'll get a few more for later on. So we're going to use some Coq de Leon for the tail. Alright. You could use paintbrush fibres, fibbits, use what you want, to be quite honest. We've used quite a big bunch there. Okay, tie that in. Right, so we've tied the tail in. We'll go back up. This time what we're going to do is make a loop and tie over. So we've got one loop, make another loop, and tie over, and then run it back down. That's going to be the rib for the fly. So just leave that sitting at the back of the hook just now. Then we'll go forward. And then back a little bit. So we always want to leave a little bit of a gap at the front of the hook. So we're just going to use normal roe deer hair. This isn't a particularly great bit because of the curves on it. I prefer to use more straighter stuff, but it'll do. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a fairly substantial chunk, and you've got to don't let go, right? Never let go of it. Don't use a hair stacker. Trust me, it works better without being all nice and stacked. So I've now worked it for the first wing. So loose turns, then tighten. Now, the pressure I've got on that's quite a lot. Right, I'm holding it really, really tight. Then clip. So what I'm then going to do is pull that up and tidy. The important thing here is watch what I'm doing with my fingers. So I'm going to tidy that up. So I'm actually running the thread along these two fingers and moving these fingers back, so it's almost like a guide. Right, so that's the first wing done. So if you notice we've got a little lump, so we're going to put the other wing in here, the other side of the other lump. And that'll keep them separated. You could tie one big massive clump in, but I don't like to do it that way. Obviously the original fly was designed for on the river. Neil Sinclair done it, and he's really, really pernickety. He loves everything to be perfect. Really good fly tyer, great dry fly angler, but this is the one I use for the lake, and Neil says it's okay, so it's okay with me. Alright, so I'll need to make sure I'm allowed to tie Mr. Cordner's magic the next time, get the copyright done. Right, so same again, pull the wing up. It's all about how you finish the fly. Right, so tidy that up. Tidy it up, back down. Okay, so the wing's looking good. I'm happy with that. Right, back to the wax. Same again, wax the thread. Okay, thread's waxed, job done. Right, so we now want, see this camera, right, we want the pale yellow double decker mix. Okay, so we'll dub that on. I don't know what it is, but this, the squirrel one's really good as well, but I just find the original one the best. Well, the original lake one. The original one's more a olivey colour that Neil tied. And he ties it on a longer hook. He ties it on a, it's a 2499 TMCO. Right, so just catch it in and always giving it a wee push so that it's nice and tight to the body. Right, like I say, it's important that you're using your fingers to work all the materials. So that's looking good. Twist the thread and then come round and just rib and catch it in. Okay, so we've got that shape. Right, then last thing, we want another wee bit of dubbing to split the wings. So I'm still going to dub it on quite tight. Couple of turns behind there just to get my bearings, and then I'm going to split the wing. That was quite a lot of turns of thread in there, but that's the way I want it. So same again, use your thumb to push that wing back and then pull it. Then all I'm going to do is use the thread to hold the wing where I want it. So I'm building up a little head. Right, there you go. Same again, and first whip finish, just normal. Second one, varnish. Bit of varnish, pull it in tight. Alright, so it's bish bash boff, job done. Probably the most popular dry fly, that and the yellow owl on a lake, but then again the yellow owl's got that many variations. You know, so just clean the eye out and you can see the shape. You know, a lot of guys use this for holding up their nymphs as well when they're doing the washing line, and it makes sense to use a fly that's going to catch more fish than another one. But yeah, it's probably my most popular fly for selling, to be quite honest. Just luckily I'm not allergic to deer hair anymore. So hope you enjoyed it. You can get all the materials on www.fly-fishingworld.com, and you can also check out my YouTube channel, The Dave Downey, and hit me up on Instagram. Alright guys, I'm going to do some more at the end of the week, so keep tuned. Thanks for watching.